if you are in a relationship with an avoidant attachment style and you find yourself feeling more of an anxious attachment, I want you to consider this. Okay, for people who have an avoidant attachment style, they have this fear of intimacy, this fear of feeling close to somebody and then eventually feeling abandoned. So there is such a tremendous subconscious fear of being abandoned that they don't even get close to anybody, and they to cope with that fear, they just avoid intimacy or avoid relationships. But with an attachment, they're likely to stay. With an anxious attachment, they're going to stay because anxious attachment will also have a fear of abandonment, and in that anxiety, they're not going to want to let go of their partners. So they are going to latch on and they're going to want to stay. So they both fundamentally, underneath the surface, have the same fear of abandonment. But what happens is typically an anxious attachment style will want a lot of reassurance, will want a lot of intimacy, will want a lot of connection right from the get-go, and it will make the avoidant attachment style kind of feel a lot of pressure, and so they'll place one foot out the door, and of course that's going to feed into the cycle of the anxious attachment style feeling even more anxious, and so it creates this really negative kind of pursuer-withdrawer dynamic. So if you are in an anxious attachment style and you want to get out of that, I want you to consider if you also have one foot out the door, in that I know you tell yourself that you're extremely invested, 100% invested in your partner, but at the same time, are you chasing an ideal in your mind? Are you chasing an idea of this person that is not really the current person? Are you really being present with who they really are, or are you chasing who you want them to be? And that the avoidant will feel that, and that is going to make them want to not be in the relationship. So there are ways to overcome this, and I hope you get therapy to heal some of this.